how important is it trying to action this for someone who's listening? The ability to change. So even if you've been in bad relationships or your life feels like it's got a little bit away from you, is there still the ability for redemption and rise? And that's key, innit?
Of course there is, mate. There's hope for everybody. You know, I'm not quite sure how that sits with nonces, you know, because that's evil, you know, and they're the lowest people on earth. If you harm a child or if you molest a child, you see me coming, you better get the fuck out of my way because I will kill you, you know. But outside of that, you know, I think there's hope for everybody. You know, it's as simple as that. What's a good time? You know, what's triumph without struggles? You know, anybody can change. You know, and it starts up here. You know, you've got to want it. And you know, we reap what we sow. You know, if you want to be a cunt with everybody and you want to be a dickhead all your life, that will come back and bite you in the arse. I've no two ways about that. You know, I've known it, I've seen it, you know what I mean? I've fucked a lot of people over. I've broke a lot of hearts and promises and jaws, and I've done so much bad things, robbing and taxing people. So many bad things, you know, doing things that I shouldn't have been doing things that I knew was bad at the time, doing them anyway. You pay for all that
When
stuff.
you're in that, how self-aware are you of I'm getting in deep here? Are you oblivious to that?
It's a funny one at the time. You know it's bad, but you don't feel bad about it, you know, because you've got no heart. You're cold. You're a cold individual who doesn't care, you know, and you're not bothered about stamping on people's dreams and heads and whatever it is, you know, you've got a lack of concern. But, you know, times change. Yeah, things change, man.
How does that sit with you when you actually sort of mature and realise that the stuff that you're doing in the past wasn't necessarily good? Does it still haunt you a little bit, or do you kind of forgive yourself for what you've done and make yourself a better person?
You know, we have to keep going. It is what it is, you know, but see, I'm not my past. You're not your past. I'm me right now, you know, and I'm pleased with who I am today. But I try and do the best I can today, and that's what counts. You know, I'm not going to beat myself up about stuff that I've done for years. I've had that. I've been through all that regret and remorse and sorrow and all that stuff. I've lived that for years. You know, I've had to let go of all that so I can move on myself. But I do the best I can, you know, and I'll never fuck anybody over, you know. I won't do it. I know where it leads, you know. It's not good. You know, I try and be the best version of myself that I can be because I've been the worst. And on to that, what you were on about before, touching on that a little bit, you know, how do people change? Well, people do change. People change every day, and everybody's got the opportunity to change. And the people that I'm around now, in my life, in recovery, and in, you know, life in general, the people who I love and respect the most are the people who have been the worst people. They've been the worst type of people. You know, they've been drug dealers, thieves, robbers, even murderers, you know, and they're the people that I like to be around now. The people who are now really good people, potentially dangerous, trying their best to be good. They're the people I like to be around.